Nice job.
Line at third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
In now, Alan Trammell. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Victor Martinez to come alive. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Stepping in, Kirk Gibson. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Runners on first with one down. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Whitaker rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game. Into the box now, Will Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
On the stretch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Morrison is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 1. The Rays nothing. Jack Morris gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, he got his big first win of his career. Really impressive, and it's so exciting to see a guy get that. I think we're on our way to watching this guy do some things. It's going to be fun to see him pitch again, coming off that big first win for himself.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
3-0 now. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Martinez in foul ground, 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see Colby Rasmus and that hair play today. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there He's trying to keep
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Down, digging in, Lance Parrish. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Parrish
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Well, if you want offense, there you go. We are starting it up again right here in the second with the leadoff hit. They already have 5 hits early in the game. What a game so far.
Into the box, Al Kaline as he grounds one briskly to short. One there, on to Morrison, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lou Whitaker. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
with 2 outs. They're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Look out, 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. And after. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson hitting at an even 220 on the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A wave and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
On the backhand, he knocks it down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Ready for another chance? Kirk Gibson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Out 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless
Cabrera.
at our standings to this point in April. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Will Bryant, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Rasmus on the run. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now, Brad Miller. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline sprinting after it. 1 out. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the shortstop.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Victor Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Victor Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Up high, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Back up the middle. Duffy ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
After it is Souza. Another payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff on any given day, because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2-2, here it is. Runners on the move for second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hit. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Steven Souza.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Souza.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Colby Rasmus.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-2. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Morris sets. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Ready once again, Lou Whitaker. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Number 3. Shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Digging in once again, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder,
Kirkson 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that was a nice swing in that opposite field base hit. He's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this, this could be a monster year for him.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with his hitters here with the runner on.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A man on third with 2 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Bryant stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Started that swing a bit too early. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2, the Rays nothing. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Kaline is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order, Tommy Hunter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tommy Hunter.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nick Castellanos stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Standing in now, Lance Parrish, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's in.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
Striding in once again, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle to second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Matt Duffy will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kaline on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Plouffe is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
In now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. Duffy rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Steven Souza is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on a fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
The center fielder, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So it was a swinging strike three. Colby Rasmus goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Corey Dickerson is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this
and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, he really picked his teammate up right there with two outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And another foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
Well, that's three foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Ready once again, Lou Whitaker. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lou Whitaker is retired to kick off the inning.
Alan Trammell.
Digging in once again, Alan Trammell. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out toward right field. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kirk Gibson. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher Wilson Ramos.
Bruce Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Bruce Rondon.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. In there at the knees, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He'll try it again, 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Tanner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Nope, that's foul.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Curveball that time, not even close.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the 2nd out. Nice play.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Outside, that's a ball.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see Miguel Cabrera ready for another chance. Miguel Cabrera. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back on it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder number
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Now in the box, Will Bryant. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Duffy. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. And he's back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Victor Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
For the Tigers, third baseman
Nick Castellanos now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 13.
Striding in, Lance Parrish. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Rasmus. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Into the box now, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Steven Souza.
Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Dribbled up the line. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
28, Colby Rasmus.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Austin Jackson is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 28, Austin Jackson.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle, reined in to second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Corey
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch, and that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Rays held in check here. They're down 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Lou Whitaker. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Lou Whitaker.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 3.
So striding in, Alan Trammell. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Kirk Gibson will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Upton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, left fielder,
standing in, Kirk Gibson. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Upton on the run, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2.
Leading off in the
Arturo Lopez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 29, Arturo Lopez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Logan Morrison is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, he wanted that one. He probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Brad Miller is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Trevor Plouffe checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Castellanos is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
A 1-run game this afternoon. 3